You're waking up with the morning app on 90.5 WASU.
90.5 WASU. It is 8:01 on this lovely Friday morning. It's actually a little dark outside. It's so weird getting used to that because we're used to the sun actually like being the thing that you wake up to every morning. But now it's darkness.
Wait. Did the time change?
It's starting to. It's always around this time where it transitions to it's getting dark in the morning.
Guys,
it's coming up.
It's in November. I looked it up because I was so excited to gain an hour of sleep this week. I was like, it's got to be this week because I need that extra hour of sleep, and it's not till November. So
yeah, not yet.
That's the only reason why.
Remember when we were in Colorado, whenever it changed and we lost an hour? So
we decided.
Was bad.
Yeah, we decided to do a 24-hour road trip during all these time zones and the time change of spring forward. Whatever. It was very confusing. We pretty much time traveled, to say the least.
Yeah, it was actually just really crazy to think about that we went through so many time zones and so many changes. Our bodies were just like, what? Normally in the morning, everybody has some coffee. Like Kristen normally has coffee in the morning, but she forgot today.
I didn't forget. I was just like, I don't need it. And then I stood up. Walking into the studio today, and I was like, I forgot that.
Well,
I've been there.
Good, because someone, not going to mention any names, left their empty coffee drink just sitting out yesterday in the whole station.
Ooh.
Had
to throw it away.
Was that me?
I'm not mentioning any names.
Is that a yes? Because I feel like that definitely is.
Listen, I'm sure there's a pile of empty coffee mugs on my desk right now. I am addicted to coffee.
No, because someone threw them out.
Oh, well, thanks, Josh.
She gets her cup in the morning for coffee. And if you were here this morning, and if you're around the world in Seattle, Portland, San Diego, you probably like to drink coffee. So here are the 10 best cities.
Or if you're a human in general, you like coffee.
Not true.
See, it depends. For me, I have to be in the mood for it. I don't get up every morning and say, I want some coffee.
Really?
There have to be days where I'm like, okay, I'll need to get some coffee.
You know what? I can't say I agree at all. I literally wake up and I'm like, I have to have coffee to survive today.
Yeah, Howie, you're just wrong.
I just run on life, okay?
I never drink coffee, ever.
You don't drink caffeine, though.
No.
Ever.
I never drink coffee.
Energy drinks, nothing?
No, when people get coffee, if I try and fit in, I get hot chocolate. And then pretend it's coffee.
Hot chocolate does not count.
But no, I do not drink coffee at all.
On a college schedule, I need coffee.
You don't need it. You just believe you need it.
No. I need it. Okay.
The government has trained you to believe you need
I agree with
it.
you on that one. Mm-hmm. I feel like I need coffee to survive in college.
They're in denial.
They're in denial. See,
Also,
I run on cylinders. So.
It's so great, though, just to wake up and have a warm cup of coffee, sit on your couch.
That requires waking up.
Yeah,
early.
I don't have time to wake up and enjoy that. I just poured in my cup and go. That's it.
Two different types of people.
Well, actually, if you're in some of these cities, then the 10 best cities in the United States for people who love coffee goes like this. Number 10, Washington, D.C. Now, that I can relate to. I thought it'd be higher up.
I would think it'd be higher up on the top 10 list.
Washington, D.C. does not sleep. I mean, everyone there is very, very busy all the time.
Yeah.
Like, if you ever try to walk around there, you can't walk around. You have to go somewhere. You need a purpose to be walking around there.
Yeah.
Very busy people.
Especially if you're in Congress, too. So you're going to be running on coffee all the time for the long sessions. So,
see, caffeine's hurting our government. I knew it. I knew
Is
it.
that why you don't drink caffeine?
Exactly. It's not the people. It's the caffeine.
Oh gosh.
That makes sense. The number 9 place in the United States is Boston. So I can see that. I thought Boston would be a little bit lower though, or maybe not on the top 10. But
no, that's because they're all raging alcoholics from the night before.
Oh yeah,
they get all
the hangover cures coffee. Yeah. Okay.
Here's what I'm thinking. The more that you talk about this, I feel like it's just cities that drink the most coffee because there's more people there, like of course the population's higher in Boston, so they're going to consume more coffee than the population of Boone, North Carolina.
They're probably going by percentage. Like you take a percentage of okay, you have this many. Say Boston has 500 people. It doesn't.
Math major, bring percentages into this.
Yeah, well, actually, for Josh to answer that question, it looked at things like how many coffee shops are in the city, how much an average cup costs, and how passionate people are about their coffee in a survey. So, kind of combination of all three.
So it is a percentage. They took a pool.
Hit you with mathematics. What you gonna do?
Boom.
the number 8 city is Denver. So.
Colorado.
Shout out Denver, Colorado.
Okay.
That's because they're high all the time.
That's fair though. I mean, they need coffee to run, man.
Josh is real.
No,
Josh
he's
real.
not
Being
wrong.
honest.
No, he's not wrong.
Hey, what a lovely start to this show. I love it. The number 7 city is Chicago.
Hey,
So shout out
Chicago.
Kristen's homeland, Chicago.
I can see it.
That's because it's
Yeah,
cold.
See it.
Yeah, it's cold. You need
Yeah.
your cup of Joe to keep
Yeah.
you warm.
You're welcome.
Do you
I
drink
didn't-
hot coffee in Chicago?
Hot coffee?
Hot chocolate. Sorry. It's a bit, I need coffee this morning.
Yes,
but
anything hot, I would say, because
Yeah.
otherwise your hands would freeze.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sure there's hot chocolate drinkers everywhere.
Okay, I didn't know if it was
Yeah.
more popular than coffee is, because some places like hot
Oh.
chocolate more, you know? So,
Nope.
Like where?
I don't know, just making a guess.
Iceland, North Pole.
Okay.
Maybe Iceland.
Howie. Sorry.
Maybe somewhere in Europe they might do it.
Like hot chocolate all around. Love it.
The number 6 city is San Diego. So,
Oh, wow.
San Diego's number 6. I thought
I'm
same
kind of
thing.
shocked
Yeah.
that Chicago's below San Diego.
Yeah, I thought Chicago's kind of similar to DC in that
Yeah.
sense, where everybody's out and
Yeah.
doesn't sleep.
I can't come up with a good reason why San Diego would be that high on the list. Like I know
Yeah,
San Diego too. I
can't
can't. I mean, beach. They're all like.
San Diego's not
know.
really the place that shows up on many lists, you know?
Yeah.
You're always a little surprised to
agree.
hear 'em.
It's like
Well,
a good city. It's a top city, but
Greatest city list.
I've never been. I'm sure it's gorgeous.
Better
See,
than
like-
San Francisco, though?
Yes. Wait. Oh, everyone who's there.
Really?
Yeah. San Francisco's
Honestly, I have
actually.
no idea. I've never gone off
It's,
the
act-
West
it's,
Coast,
act-
so
it's actually
East Coast.
trash. Yeah. The people are like, it's terrible.
Oh my! The number 5 city on this list is Los Angeles. So I thought it'd
can
be
see that.
top 3. I was kind of surprised by that
Actually,
too.
yeah, I agree with that.
But here's my thing. Is LA picky about their coffee? Because I feel like the LA people are like, oh, this one's the newest coffee. Oh, I'll have that one then. This one's infused with
Pumpkin
lavender.
spice
Sure,
lattes,
I'll have that
guys.
one. Yeah, I don't think that they're
go.
picky about
Yeah.
their coffee. Because, like Seattle, picky about their coffee,
Oh.
obviously, because there's a Seattle brew. But
Yeah.
LA, I feel like they just go with whatever's out new.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Especially when I was in LA, I just feel like they just go to wherever is open and just let it go.
Whatever they have time to get to, because
Yeah.
honestly, traffic is so bad.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So they either make it or they got to pick it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or at least that's what I've heard.
Yep. The number 4 city on this list is New York. So New York's number 4. Not
I would think
too
that
much
was
of a
in top
surprise.
3.
Yeah.
No, I can see it being 5. I feel like in New York, there are a lot of coffee shops, but compared to some of the places that are above it, I think there's a lot more. But,
Okay.
yeah. So we'll go on to number 3, which is San Francisco, like you said earlier. So San Fran did make it
Okay.
on this list. They're number 3.
Oh, interesting. I'd like to see this list comparative to other food groups like pizza.
True.
Which city is pickiest about their pizza? Chicago.
Or
Yes.
New York.
Yeah.
Yes.
But coffee, this is interesting too.
Did you know there's a Miami style pizza?
Yes, there is.
I only knew that because of some pizza place up here.
What?
And they have all 3 styles: Miami, New York, and Chicago. And I was like, wait, Miami has a style?
I wonder
Yeah.
if that's good.
Yeah. I wonder.
How did you not know that? Come on.
Sorry, I'm not from any of those places.
You are a pizza expert. And, well, you should
My
know.
bad.
You
I should
know.
know, Josh.
The number 2 city on this list is Portland. So
Yeah,
Portland, Oregon
really?
made the list. Yeah.
Portland.
Portland, Oregon.
Portland's pretty busy. You wouldn't think, but they're
No, not
busy.
at all.
I feel like they can run on coffee a lot.
Oh yeah, I want to go to
Yeah,
Portland.
nothing
There's
else to do.
Yeah, no, nothing else. out there.
And of course, so not surprisingly, number 1 city on this list is Seattle.
Uh-huh.
Of course, because that's
Oh,
the
yeah.
home of Starbucks. Literally,
would not
there's
have
Starbucks
guessed
on
that.
every
Are you serious?
corner.
Yeah, I would have said New York, to be
What?
real.
No,
New York or
no,
LA.
Seattle is so many coffee shops everywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
Again.
Did you say that's where Starbucks was founded?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
And it's picky because, okay, so if you are into coffee, you know that there's like a Seattle brew, which is why, and that's what Starbucks is pretty much. I mean, they have other stuff too, but that's why I don't like Starbucks coffee. It's not because, it's the bitter, really bitter brew compared to, what's this, the East Coast, I think we're on.
We're on the East Coast.
Still
Yes.
early. It's still early. But yeah, East Coast brew is different. It's sweeter.
Now, that was a timely article because today is National Coffee Day.
Oh,
Yep.
Yep.
You
Wow.
gotta, you gotta
Look at it.
always
A
throw
lot
one
of,
of those in.
I know,
Sugar
a lot of
coffee.
different places are giving out free coffee. I
Plan.
think Krispy Kreme is definitely doing it.
Oh, well, I'm gonna go there.
And like other different
Can I
places.
get a donut?
Starbucks is not. I just read they're doing something actually a little bit different. They're doing a whole makeover of their store, like their menus and everything, and they're going to add to their menus information about where, like the farms and stuff, where their coffee and stuff comes from.
Okay,
Yep, that's
so
what they're doing instead of giving away free coffee.
Awesome.
Interesting, because a lot of microbreweries do that. They'll say where it's brewed, how it's brewed, all that kind of stuff. So interesting that they're now taking that onto coffee.
I know, right? Man, those national whatever days, they're a good thing. And we've got plenty of more good things as well. I think later on we got Taylor Ann's Bumble situation happening. So we're gonna get to that all later on here on the Morning App.
And now back to your favorite morning talk show, The Morning App on 90.5 WASU. 8:15 on this Friday morning. Yes, it is Friday. Congratulations. You made it to the end of the week.
It's been a long week.
So hard. But it's okay.
Yeah.
You've made it.
It seriously has. I feel like this week's been like the midterm week without it being midterm week yet.
It's
You know what I mean?
The midterm of the midterm.
Okay, here's what I like to compare my senior year of college to, okay? Finals week. Every week. That's what it feels like. That is legitimately what it feels like. Is I'm going through finals week every week. I'm not sleeping every week. I'm studying a ton.
20-hour work days.
It's
Yeah.
That's what it is.
and it is it's a struggle. But there's a light at the end of the tunnel, guys.
Is there?
Where? I don't see it.
It's at the end of that stage when you walk across it.
Thank you. Where's that diploma? Where is it? I need to see.
But yeah.
Man, oh man.
Yeah, so, okay, you guys, it's officially fall. Super pumped. But that also means October is approaching. And I saw this really cool thing that listed the top 5 things that are sold in October. And I want to see if you can guess it.
Pumpkins.
Pumpkins is not on the list.
What?
Pumpkin spice lattes are.
No. I mean, it's really basic. Okay,
You're lying.
Just in general. Like, nothing that's like only sold in October. It's just in general. Things that are sold year long.
All right.
It's
Candles, scarecrows, tablecloths, leaves,
Leaves
napkins,
aren't sold.
Fake leaves, yeah.
fall napkins, decorations, Hobby Lobby.
Okay.
Hobby Lobby.
Okay, I love
That's like
Hobby
a whole
Lobby.
thing.
Okay, so I'm gonna list 5 to the number 1.
Was I not right on any of those?
No, you weren't.
Oh, wow,
I'm
that's
gonna
actually
be
surprising.
real.
I thought he would get one of those.
Honestly, I thought he would get one too, but that's okay. On the 5th number of the list is wedding supplies.
Really?
That's Hobby Lobby. That
I
counts.
feel like it's because like spring and summer, like I guess prime time for weddings. And so people buy during the cheap season, which would be, I guess, fall then.
Huh.
Oh, wait, that kind of
Makes
That makes sense. Yeah.
Okay.
Be cheap.
On number 4, denim.
denim.
That
Makes sense.
Well, denim, yeah.
That makes so much
Yeah.
sense.
Except, okay, yes, but no, because denim, I feel like that would be more winter than fall.
well, they're buying it now for fall/winter.
I think that falls in the category of scarecrow and or tablecloth. So
No,
I think
no,
that
wait.
counts
If you
for
have a
me.
denim
it's over.
tablecloth,
I'm gonna look at you sideways.
Do you not? Do you not?
here's my thing though. What are your guys' thoughts? Because I rock this all the time about the Canadian tuxedo. You like it? You don't like it?
What is the Canadian
What is that?
Oh,
Yeah.
I like
Denim
it.
on denim.
No.
I wear that all the time, and I personally
Okay,
think that I rock
Kristen, you
it.
might be the only person who can rock that.
Me and my Uncle Larry, thank you very much.
Okay, Larry. shout
Larry's
out.
cool.
All right, Larry, sorry. Didn't mean to leave you out there, bud.
It's a cool look. The Canadians do it right.
Yeah. Denim,
but-
but it has to be different color denim. So you wear like dark wash jeans, but a light wash denim shirt. You look cute, farmer-esque. It's a theme. It's an aesthetic.
Just let her have it. Just move on.
All right. Number 3 on the list, toys and games. Which I was
Oh,
kind of
okay.
shocked about.
No,
I
no,
thought
no.
it would be in
Yeah.
December.
Falls
Nope,
under Hobby
not
Lobby.
Or
surprised.
January.
I definitely think that this is prepping for Christmas.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Because when you think about it, come December, the stores are going to be crowded. The prices are going to be jacked up.
Yeah.
I don't know. I do a lot of my Christmas shopping like now.
Yeah.
Really?
If I can, yeah.
Yeah, because during this time, it's like the first big sale until Black Friday. And then
That's
Black
true.
Friday rolls around, and then there's not any sales until like 2 days before Christmas.
But I feel like we always forget there's November. Like, you know what I mean?
No, that's just you.
that's Thanksgiving. That's Black Friday.
No, honestly, I forget about November all the time. I'm like, Halloween and Christmas. Oh, wait. We have a month in between.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving is
How about you
important
give thanks,
too.
Taylor Ann?
Okay, thank you.
But here's the thing about the toys too, is because they're all released now. There's no more new releases until December. I mean, they're all
sure?
released now, so the kids are like, oh, I see that commercial. I want that. Yes, everything that is going to be hot for Christmas is on sale now. So
Yeah.
or just released now, so they already know what to get. There's not
Okay,
going to be any new releases between
I'm
now and
sorry.
December.
I keep thinking of Toys R Us because that's where like, I go and see all the games. Can we just talk about how the title of Toys R Us is stuck back in the texting days of middle school?
What do you mean?
Toys R Us.
Well, they just went bankrupt.
I know.
It's
I mean, let's be real.
Too soon. Don't
That's
talk about
why
that.
they're stuck back in the days, guys.
Yeah.
Get with it, Toys R Us.
I miss them already.
Yep. Same.
Wait, really though? Because where do we go to get games now?
Video games?
Hobby Lobby.
No,
The internet.
no, board games, guys. Board games.
Walmart
Dollar
has
General.
board
Walmart has everything.
games. Yes.
Target.
Or you can go to the lovely game room on campus.
But it's not the same. Like, remember when you would walk in Toys R Us, you go to the game section, and you have like 5 rows of board games you can look at. Okay, screw you.
But
I
see,
used to love doing that.
Now, as adults, that's like H&M for me. I walk in, I'm like, this is home.
that's
see the
TJ
throwback.
Maxx and Marshalls for me. To be real. Home
yes,
goods.
home goods. Yep.
Jeez.
Or ABC store. But people are more trusting of the internet than a new date. Did you
Yeah.
know that? People
yeah.
would trust the internet with more information.
I trust
Than a
Google,
stranger.
Google and Wikipedia with my life.
But do you realize that the computer is a stranger?
Not to me.
Yeah.
We have a good bond. First
That's-
name basis, Google.
I think I mentioned this before in the show. One of my girlfriends from high school, my ex-girlfriends, I met her through Twitter at first, and we started dating before we met in person.
Wait,
on Twitter.
what?
Yeah. This is in high
It
school.
was a different time.
Yeah,
It was
you
different
have
time.
mentioned this.
Yeah, it worked out. We dated for like 6 months, but like for the most part, yeah, I did it first before I met her. So
That's
Wait,
crazy.
okay,
Yeah.
let's be real. If you haven't met in person, are you really dating?
that's a interesting question. I say yeah.
Stop
You
trying
could
to.
be catfished that whole time and not know it.
Oh yeah, you're dating somebody else, and then that's
Yeah,
your fault.
no.
That's
I would
on
say you have to
so.
meet in person at least once for it to count.
There's a ton
least
of
once.
people out in this world that have never met the person they are dating physically, but they FaceTime, they meet on the internet. It's a thing. Do you watch Catfish? Because
No, I
Yeah.
don't.
oh, you should, because these people have
don't want that to happen to me.
year-long relationships, 2-3 years with this person that they
Yep.
met online, and they don't know what they physically.
Look like yeah.
I mean,
But
they
honestly,
could,
I feel
but
like at that point you're just trying to avoid something in your life. You know what I mean?
I
If
think that's
you're-
a very broad statement, and I think that love can be found anywhere.
Yeah.
But if you're in a
same.
relationship for 2 or 3 years, you've never met the person in person, do you really know them? Because honestly, I think what internet's done for us today is you can be whoever you want to be. Mm-hmm. Whereas in person, you can't hide who you are. You are
Some
who you
people
are.
can.
Oh, whoa.
But it eventually comes out. You can
Yeah.
only hide for so much. Like who you are in person, you might be able to hide it sometimes, but I feel eventually you can really know a person because you can't hide who you are.
I don't know. I'm hiding my double life pretty well.
Josh, shut up.
Hey.
Josh
know.
is Clark Kent
it's-
stage.
It's just interesting though, because I mean, there's this whole study on we have a personality for our computer. We have this built-in trust with our computer. It's almost as if it is a relationship, and we like it when this is why they're coming out with all these new technologies that say, "Hello, Kristen, welcome to Facebook. How is your day?" You know, they're personalizing their conversation with us because we have personalized a relationship with them, and it's becoming kind of weird. It's almost like the movie Her, if you've seen that. You have a trust with your computer. Americans it takes them less than a minute to make safety decisions in regards to the internet.
That's really sad.
Isn't that scary?
Yeah.
Because, I mean, the internet's such like a huge and unknown place.
Amazing.
Vast unknown
Amazing
world.
Yeah.
is
But
the word you're looking for.
Whole new world.
Howie.
Had to throw it in there.
I was ready for it.
but we began to trust computers more than a stranger, which, I mean, like, when you think about it, that website you're on is a stranger to you most of the time. You know, you go on this website, you're like, oh, that's cute, I'm going to buy that. You give them all your credit card information. Not okay. It's just not okay. And like,
Honestly, people have so much trust in the internet and media in general. And as a media major, I'm like, guys, you're an idiot.
No, that's good. They trust us more than anyone. That's
but
good.
it also tells something about how sad it is that we don't have trust in a common person, you know,
No.
or
Yeah.
humanity. Like,
People do not stick to their word anymore. It's not a thing.
and
Yeah.
it's just that you can't just to anybody, you know, it's only to your friends. You only have this built-in circle of trust with people. And like, I understand that, but at the same time, it's scary that you're going to give all of your information to the internet before you give it to somebody on the side of the street.
Yeah, that's true. You know, I learned my lesson in high school. Won't happen again. Won't be dating anybody else online. Coming up on the morning app, we have the Bumble segment with Taylor Ann. And listen to artists I heard last weekend, Elohim, Sleepy Eyes on the morning app.
Morning App on 90.5 WASU and WASUradio.com.
Welcome to 90.5 WASU. You guys are listening to Howie, Josh, myself, Taylor Ann, and Kristen. And honestly, it was looking really dark this morning, and it's starting to light up a little bit. So, Howie, can you let us know what's going on with Ray's weather? Because I'm super confused.
Yeah, the weather's been all over the place. It's currently 57 with today's high of 66, low of 47. We're starting to get cold, and it's going to be in the lower 60s all throughout the weekend.
Okay.
So,
yay.
For Kristen, she's excited. Her Chicago self is just exploding.
Kristen, get out of here.
Okay, bye. Go back to bed.
She's like, all right, see you later.
However, I am kind of excited to wear sweaters just because I got a sweater last weekend from that concert, and I've been wanting to wear it. So
I'm ready to wear it.
Yeah,
I'm ready to wear it.
I'm kind of ready now for it.
I love the cold weather, bundling up.
You do go to App, so I would hope so.
Yeah. Not to mention Halloween, right around the corner.
Yes.
Well, by right around the corner, I mean a month away, but you should prep now. Have you guys thought about your Halloween costume?
I don't want to think
I have a
about
couple
it.
ideas, but I still don't know yet. I still don't know.
Yeah, I'm going as the scariest thing you can possibly be. You ready for this? I'm going as a 20-year-old college student that has no idea what he's doing with his life.
Oh, that's terrifying.
Got it.
That's terrifying.
I put a lot of thought into this costume. I know. Yeah, I got it. I got it.
One you got.
That is so funny. Well, Halloween is just around the corner, and I have the weirdest Halloween costumes for sale on Amazon today. So you can get it.
Ooh.
Today.
Are you ready for this?
No.
And you know what? Me explaining it just does not do it justice. Y'all have got to see this picture. But a jellyfish costume.
No.
Yes.
I saw the picture, y'all.
Jellyfish.
It's pretty bad.
How big?
Pretty big.
Yeah, I bet it's like circular.
So it's more so the top of the jellyfish is the hat, and then you're the squiggly part at the bottom. And it's pretty bad.
Wait.
No.
Does it come with like squigglies of your own? Like if you just have your arms, like that's
no,
just
it's
two squigglies.
Squigglies of your own.
Okay. The only reason I'd wear that is just go around and, like randomly hit people with the squiggles or whatever. Just like
Be like, hey,
continually
squiggle.
shake, and just hope it whacks people. Yep.
It is basically a shiny mushroom hat with lights built in and sparkly streamers hanging down.
I will say, I had a friend who dressed up as a jellyfish for Halloween for a festival show, and she killed it. And the squigglies were like lights, kind of like what you were saying. Mm-hmm. It was super cool. But I would never be able to pull that off. So
Yeah, imagine going to a party and you just have it on and you're like dancing around. You have the lights on. Like,
okay.
Hey, the coolest person there.
Costume number 2. This is a little messed up, all right? It's a costume for a mom and her infant, where the mom is a chef and the baby is a lobster.
I don't know.
I thought
That's weird.
That's messed up.
I just had to think about it for a second. I'm like,
weird.
huh. Yeah, the what?
I was thinking like salt and pepper or something like that.
The baby should be like
cute.
the baby should be a carrot, I think.
No,
baby
Chop
carrot?
up a
Yes.
No, yeah, lobsters are
A
too.
spatula.
a spatula.
A spatula.
What?
How?
As a spatula.
Because the mom's the chef. The
Wait,
chef
okay.
always has a spatula,
Okay,
guys.
well, let's think about this costume idea. Basically, you have the body, and then you just have a giant flat square head of the baby.
Okay, guys, stop hating on my ideas.
The baby's not going to be able to walk through the door, okay? It's just going to continually hit
It's
the door
called
frame.
be creative. Figure out how you can walk and be a spatula at the same time.
It's called fashion.
I'm challenging your creativity, guys.
This next one challenges your creativity a little bit. It is an inflatable centaur costume. You go shirtless, basically.
Yep.
And you wear these big brown inflatable horse legs.
Yes.
And if
The centaur.
one year I went.
Yo, my mom has...
No.
So she told, back in the day, before even centaurs, I think, was a thing, my mom and her best friend were going to be a horse for Halloween.
Oh,
So one
that
had
never
to be
goes
the
well.
head, and one had to be the other end. And her story, the way she tells it, you just can't get better than that. Can you imagine asking your friend to just be the butt for the entire night? Like, that's devotion right there. That's all I gotta say.
True friendship.
Yeah, I would definitely be switching. I'd be a diva. I'd be like, nah, I can't do this for the entire night.
Yeah, well, the centaur costume is inflatable, and one year I went as an inflatable sumo wrestler. And
are there pictures of that?
There are incredible pictures.
Are they on Facebook?
They used to be
on
Facebook.
How are we just finding out about that? Can you not see her just like bumbling around, falling over, getting rolled?
I can see her like running up and like chest bumping somebody with her outfit and be like, yo, what's up?
It was so fun, but it's hard to walk around.
Yeah, I was too, because that's large. Yeah.
It's large and in charge.
Can I ask Papa Kokenberg
for that photo?
Because I want that.
Oh, he has it.
I want it.
Can I hit him up?
Costume number 4 is a literal couch potato costume where you dress as the potato and then there's a small couch wrapped around your
literally
body.
Me. That's me every day.
Every college student. There you go. Got it.
I love
Got
that.
it.
And the last one is a bright pink flamingo costume that wraps around your head and waist. And it just looks, you would have to see these pictures, guys, because it's, when you're like, oh, I'm going to be a flamingo for Halloween. You're like, oh, okay, that could be cute. Get a tutu, get a little
creative.
Yeah, but these are just dumb. These just make you look dumb.
It's literally outfits. Like, there's no creativity with it.
This is basically you want to be a flamingo, you just don't know how to put the costume together, so you get something pink, you wrap it around your body, and you're like, flamingo.
Put your arm up.
Yep.
I got
this. Your arm up.
Flamingo.
Yep. Exactly.
Now I can see Kristen going as a goat for Halloween because she loves goats so much. She wants to be one of the animals. She wants to be one with the wild.
No, guys, instead of being an actual goat, you have to think outside the box. I'm going to be the goat farmer.
How did I know?
And it'll be super cute. I'm excited.
You can go all denim?
Yes.
All denim?
Yeah, all denim.
Course.
Get some hay, get a sustainable goat.
Yeah, she mentioned she's going to get hay to stuff into the overalls.
Yeah.
No.
It's gonna be
man.
No.
It's going to be beautiful.
I hope you're actually allergic to hay, so that she's just sneezing the
We'll
entire
definitely
time.
share that on the
am
Morning App
Kristen,
Facebook page
so-
whenever that comes about. So.
Don't hang out with me, please.
All right, it's time for my song of the week, and this one's a little different. It's an opera singer and a country singer together.
Oh,
we got
no.
John Denver, Placido Domingo, Perhaps Love.
And now back to the morning app on 90.5 WASU.
And we're back here on the morning app, and it's time for the relationship part of our show.
Before we get into that, can I add, my dad was listening, and he will be sending me the sumo pics. He is sending them our way.
I loved it. The text said, give me Howie's number. 'Cause I'm sending it to him, so.
I'm not ashamed. That was also, might I add, the year where, we're all like 12 years old and maybe 13 or something like that. I come as a sumo wrestler, and this is the transition where all the other girls started dressing cute. And I was like standing there in my inflatable.
So it's like everybody was dressing down like there'll be a celebrity, and then Krista comes in. Look at me, I'm a sumo wrestler.
Hey guys, what's up?
I mean,
I just wanted to be
the
cool.
beauty of that costume, if they made fun of you, you could have just like bounced him away, just bump him.
Yeah, so perfect.
I loved that costume.
Papa Koeklenberg, you are the man. And now I've got 10 little things that mean so much to women, and how is for us, is for all the guys out there. Guys, time to step it up, okay?
Okay.
We'll see if you guys agree, okay?
Yeah.
All right.
Let's see.
Number 1, asking about your day.
Women love that?
Yeah. 10 little small things. Like, these aren't life,
Yes.
Honestly,
asking about your day.
I
I
think
do that to
anybody
everybody.
should
Yeah.
care about
I agree,
that.
but that's, just tip of the iceberg. Don't worry, we got more.
Especially if I ask you, oh, hey, how was your day? And then, oh, it was good. And then I'm like,
Yeah, let's talk about
And
it.
mine was.
Yeah.
Mine was great too. How about
Especially
you
if you're having a
guys?
bad day too, and you're just waiting for it, and then
You're just
like,
waiting
doesn't
to
deliver.
just let it all out, and
Yeah.
nobody asks, and you're like, come on, guys, they suck.
Let me vent, right?
Yeah. All right, next one, opening the car door, but I'd throw in any door here, okay? Opening any door.
I agree.
Yeah.
Nope.
Nope.
Really.
You're
Nope.
from up north, though, aren't you?
You don't like it?
Okay, I don't.
Do you think it's because you're from up north?
No, I
Weirdo.
just think it's because. No. I just think, like, I would appreciate, I love it if you open the door for me. Like, that's very kind. Thank you. I'll open the door for you. But don't open my car door for me because you're going to go extra steps around the car just to open my car door.
So?
What if I'm driving? Then that's weird. It's awkward. I just open a regular door for me, and you know what? I'll do the same to you because we're human beings and it's a kind thing to do. But my car door, meh.
No,
I
I
could
don't
care
know.
less.
My dad, he advocates on me open the door for women all the time. All the time.
You
Like,
too.
when I
Go
was
for
younger,
it.
if I forget, he would literally like drag me. He's
Say
like, open the
something.
door. Yeah, open the door for them.
I will
Aw.
say I went on a few dates with this guy who literally would open every door, and I'm not gonna lie, it kind of got obnoxious.
No.
Okay, no, listen, I'm a traditional woman. I like a guy paying for my meal. I like him opening my door. I'm a Southern girl, but I will say when they go out of their way too much,
Yeah.
it's almost unattractive.
Well, you
It's
gotta
just
you gotta
awkward, too.
slip it in there more smoothly, I think.
But like,
Yeah, I agree.
you're getting in on different sides of the car. I don't know. That
It's
was
just
not a
like
big
it's-
deal for me.
You're
Okay.
trying too hard, I think, at that point when it's like you have to literally go out of your way to open my car
Well,
door.
I appreciate the days when we did try
Aw.
actually hard.
Yeah,
so
same.
you know. Yeah.
Where are you guys?
So keep trying hard. Next one, long hugs and kisses.
Yeah.
That's comfy.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay,
Yeah.
we'll move on. That one. Listening to us, and by us I
Oh.
mean girls.
Oh, you have to listen? Oh, when you're in a relationship and the other person's talking, you're supposed to
Hey,
listen.
what?
Oh, that's a thing?
What?
Wow.
Oh, I didn't know.
This was the wrong article to bring up.
Well, duh, listen
That
to the
makes
other
sense.
person. You're in
but
a team.
We say duh, but a lot of guys just they don't do it. Like,
Well-
actually pay attention, actually care. Like,
You
come
know what? Guys should just learn to respect a girl.
on.
It's
I think
as easy as that.
yeah, that's not simply
Spicy.
on here, but I think it's understood. But and by understood I mean by no guy ever.
Okay, yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
phone calls. You like the random phone calls or no?
Honestly, I would much rather talk to somebody on the phone than
Yep.
texting
Yeah,
somebody.
you.
I'm terrible texter.
Yeah.
I am a terrible texter.
We
Just
know.
call me. You got 5 minutes? I'm not expecting an hour-long conversation. Just like, hey, I'm checking in, baby. How was your day? Oh, it's good. How's yours?
And at least you know what they like. You know the emotion behind what they're saying.
Yeah.
Whereas in texting, it could go many ways, and a lot of times I think that hurts a relationship is when you're texting too much and you misunderstand what each other are saying.
Yeah, because I normally hate phone calls. I hate talking on the phone. But
Really?
if I really like you or if I'm dating you, I will call you. But other than that, if you're calling me, I'm like, why? What do they want?
You're gonna be personable with somebody. That's
All right, telling you look nice.
Yes, please.
Obviously, all the time.
That's sweet.
All the time.
Big one. Remembering a detail from a previous conversation, which goes back to listening.
Can I? Okay.
Uh-oh.
So, no, this is really sweet. And, like, I love it if you do that. But
here we go.
Here we go.
I am a walking contradiction. One day I will love carrot cake, and then the next day I'll be like, oh, I hate carrot cake. Or one day I'll be like, oh, I don't want to eat out. I hate eating out.
Poor
and I'll be like, let's go eat out. Yeah, I know.
Can't help you at all.
I give that man tons of credit because I'm always changing my mind about stuff, and I feel bad because, like, literally 3 months ago, I loved sushi. I was like, yeah, let's go get sushi all the time. I love it.
Yeah.
Now I hate it.
No.
Now I hate sushi.
No.
So it's just like, you know, you can do that, but only so far because
Okay.
girls change their mind every 5 seconds.
For the normal women ish. So that's not you. Holding your hand.
Yeah.
It depends. Some girls like that, some girls don't.
That's
it depends.
true.
It doesn't,
true.
honestly, it doesn't happen that much anymore.
No.
If
It's
Molly
not
were
really
here,
Yeah.
she would be nope.
Don't hold my hand.
Nope.
Honestly,
Alright.
I don't know how I feel about it.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm not a huge PDA person. I'm the kind of person, like, I would like my significant other and I to be best friends in public.
Right.
And then when we're together, I'm okay with us being affectionate. But
Ooh, that's
Yeah.
a good way to put it.
You
'Cause,
know?
Yeah, I hate PDA. I mean, I will hold your hand just because I'm a touchy
like a little
person.
bit, yeah, I am
Yeah.
too.
But
A little bit here and there, that's fine. But I think there's a time and a place for everything. And I really can't stand those people who are too PDA in public. So
Yeah.
like, I feel
I
like
agree.
you're trying to prove something when you don't need to.
right. But holding hand isn't too far.
No.
Yeah, that's fine.
I
like
think
you're
it's a
macking.
sweet gesture.
All right. Last two. This one's a big one for me. Sending random sweet text. You got to do it. You got to
Oh,
just
yeah.
randomly do it
I
when you're
think so.
thinking about them. Like,
That's what it should be
You
doing.
gotta do it.
It's thoughtful.
Yeah.
It's thoughtful for sure.
Just like, hey, babe, thinking about you.
Aw.
And
it's
then-
going well.
yeah. And then on top of that, random I love yous.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which is also like the sweet random text.
If
you know.
you're
Yeah.
to that point
Well,
in
yeah,
a
yeah.
relationship, because otherwise that's creepy.
Obviously, first week, night after, you don't do that. Yeah.
There's some guys who do pull that card, and you're just like, get me out of
Like,
here.
no. Oh, no.
Get me out. Get me out.
Yeah, but those are some 10 random things that, well, not even random, just 10 nice little things that all girls like.
Oh.
Would you say there's something missing from that list?
Chocolate, flowers.
Chris, not a girl, so I
Bring
don't
me
know.
chocolate and flowers.
Yes, yes. Honestly, I mean those, but not even. Don't get me like 13,000 dozen roses and a billion different types of chocolate.
Just
Literally,
12,000.
just pick. You can pick a weed off the side of the
Honestly,
road, and I'd be happy.
I wouldn't even want something like that, just as long as it's sentimental, whatever it is. If it's something that you could talk about and relate back to me somehow.
Oh, like carrot cake, but then you hate carrot cake the next day.
Yeah. And then
That's only Kristen changing her mind.
all the time.
But this is our favorite segment on Fridays. It's Taylor Ann and her Bumble updates.
We are meddling into your love life over
I
here,
know.
Taylor Ann. And you know
I'm
what?
not.
You let us.
Yes, you
Hey,
did. Yes, you did.
Yeah, I
I'm
can't
not.
say
So,
either.
so what's the recent update on that?
Okay, listen. So the last guy Kristen picked for me, we were talking. It was great. And this guy actually lives in Hickory. So I ended up saying, look, whenever you're up here, like, let's grab a drink. Like, that's great. But I'm not looking for a long distance relationship. You know, like, I'm about to graduate. I don't know what I'm going to do with my life yet. Like, if I move across the country, I'm not trying to get into something serious. So I don't know. I ended up being casual with it, but I didn't want to start something
Yeah.
if it's not going to last.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I can see that. Makes
So.
total sense. But this week, you let me get control. Oh, no.
gosh,
you messed
Howie.
up.
I'm terrified.
No. Don't worry. Looked at this guy. He's 21.
Okay.
Personal trainer.
Oh.
So- So that's
good
the
one.
catch right there. And he's not too far away. He's less than 20 miles out.
Perfect.
So, you know,
I'm
he's not
okay
going to be
with that.
too far away from you. And he actually put some quotes in his about section
Ooh, okay.
on Bumble.
What
One of
are
them is, it was a funny quote, actually. It's like an Allstate quote. And he said, with him, you're in good hands. But I think it's like a Christian joke, actually.
Go,
Okay.
go get them right
Okay.
now,
Right
please.
now.
That'd be
Okay, have
perfect.
some humor.
So, yeah, I look into the picture. I'm like, this is Taylor Ann's guy.
Really?
This is totally your guy. I can see you and him being together.
All right,
Forever. Love.
So you said it's my guy. What do you mean by that? Like, what do you see my guy being like?
See, because I feel like, I think you've told me this before off camera. You said that you like guys that have like they wear their boots, they wear hats, like the country hats and everything like that. So
Oh,
that's kind
I
of
did
your
mention
guy.
that.
And I was like, seeing this guy, he fits the mold. He fits the mold because he does stuff like that. Also, a personal trainer. You cannot go wrong with that.
I just got off a detox, so I've lost some weight. And so I'm kind of ready to like start working out because now I'm not going to be that fat kid that goes in the gym and be like, I can't do anything. Except I'm still going to be that person.
So look, you got a personal trainer.
I need some guidance.
Right
yeah,
there.
For sure.
And you need to hit him up because I can see some potential in this one. I see it.
I'm nervous.
I want to come back on the show and say, I found Taylor Ann's love. I found it.
I was really hopeful that I could set them up, but
I will
alas,
say
I tried.
Yeah, he seemed like a great guy. It just wasn't meant to be at this time.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for listening and joining us to celebrate this Friday morning with you. We will be back Monday morning bright and early at 8 a.m. You've been listening to The Morning App on your college, your station, your music, 90.5 WASU.